Hey, what's up guys? This is Tariq here from smartbytrainers.com. Rouvy last July introduced the augmented reality. And a couple of weeks after they introduced it, they went private beta with it. And now, a few months later, we have a public beta that you can go and download yourself. And I have been playing with the development version for the past week or so. And it is a very interesting application. So with augmented reality, it looks like Zwift and Rouvy got together one night and had a baby. Zwift turned out to be a deadbeat dad, and Rouvy took that child and raised it and nurtured it. And now we have this augmented reality. And basically, they have an avatar and they dropped it on one of their GPS routes with some enhancement to it. So if you've done our GPS routes in the past, you will see a lot of distractions. You might see cars, you might see traffic. You might be stuck behind another rider and just looking at their back the whole time. Or you might see the rider's handlebar. With the augmented reality, Rouvy tried to run these GPS routes through their algorithm and give you a clean road. They also did some smoothing to it. With GPS route, you will notice yourself, a lot of time the screen is jittery and your speed does not really reflect the speed that you see on the screen. With the smoothing they did, and I'm going to put both screens, one with the smoothing on and one with the smoothing off, just to see the difference. And as you see on the right screen, the smoothing is off on that one, and you'll see the screen is jittery. There's a little bit of lagging, where the left screen is a lot smoother. So that's what the smoothing on, and you can turn that on or off on the menu. And the screen itself looks like their classic Rouvy GPS route screen. So you'll see on the top left, you'll see the metrics that you're familiar with, your watts, your heart rate, your FTP, your cadence, and your speed. Right below that, you will see the gradient information and 500 meters ahead of you, and your current gradient. And right below that, if you're doing a group ride, you'll see all the riders around you and their information. And right below that, you'll see the gradient information and your current location. And if you are coming on a split, you'll see that split information and the leaderboard. And at the top right of the screen, you'll see GPS map, and you can toggle that to a regular map. And on top of the screen, you will see different icons. The eye icon, it basically just switch the screen from what you're seeing here, the road view, onto a map view. And next to it is the lap icon. If you press that, it will create another lap for you. And then the pause icon, and then the menu icon. Right now with the public beta, they have only 10 roads available, and eventually they will be adding a lot more roads as they develop them. And the beta version is available only on Windows and iPad. Eventually it will be available on more platforms, and they were talking about even making it available in the Apple TV. So we'll see if that happens in the next year or so. The other cool thing is you can create your own group ride, so you can select your friends if you want to and send them an invite to come and join you. You can also add virtual riders. So if you are on a Windows machine, you can add up to 3 riders, and if you are on an iPad, you can add up to 1 virtual rider. And let's say you joined a group ride late and you want to catch up with the other riders, you can just click on the icon and drag it all the way to the other riders, and it will transport you there. Or if you know the rider's name and you want to join that specific rider, you can search for that specific rider and it will transport you there. Now they do have some bugs that they need to fix with this with the beta version. One of them is, I noticed when I'm going fast, the screen froze and I have to restart the software. Also, I don't have it installed on the best PC. I actually have it installed on my Mac Mini Bootcamp version, and I installed Windows on it and ran the software. So it doesn't really have the best specs for it. So I was kind of expecting to see some lagging and things like that. I was actually surprised that it ran. But this Mac Mini I have runs Zwift in 1080 in HD, no problem at all. So I think for Rouvy and the augmented reality to be successful, they need to make it available on as many platforms as they can. What makes Zwift and TrainerRoad so successful is they are available on very different platforms. So if it is available in all platforms, Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Apple TV, that would give them an edge on the market. I think this will be a very cool way to experience the course before you go and race on it. If you're an Ironman athlete or a road racer, these are things that they always ask about. So it'll be interesting to see how they develop the augmented reality and how many courses they add in the next few months. And I think that would definitely give them an edge in that area. So we'll see how they develop. If you give it a try, let me know what you think of it. And this is all I have. Hit the like button if you like this video, share it, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next video.